an incredible finish. This one was a walk-in. This is when we thought it might all be over. The equalizer was huge. Finally, Tribe showing some of that aggression, showing they actually had the damage needed to win it. See us, we're very much involved as well. Look at the Gale Force to knock Kuru back to make it impossible for him to save it. These stats are disgusting. Tribe had zero business winning this set.
I mean, I did say that coming into that game, I already was looking forward to seeing how this was going to fare. 21 takedowns for Tensai, 11 for Kuru. I mean, put everything that Tribe dished out together and compare it. It's mind-boggling they were able to get that win.
A chance to breathe here, of course, and for Tribe to try and reconvene around their next draft. They survived Brawl Ball, yes, but only barely. And there's much more series to be played. Zeta Division 0 are still poised to make their way to the semi-finals. Tribe are going to have to dig deep.
I've got to say as well, looking back at the replay, that beautiful pass through, it's just like got the perfect pass angle off the back of the ball to their teammate. On the side of Zeta, it was just wonderful stuff. But as we go now into Hard Rock Mine, the pressure is not off of Tribe at all. They've got to win this set. There is nothing left to say. If they lose this set, they are out. Tom of the early draft coming in with Stu. The bans were Squeak, Buzz, and Crow. On the side of Zeta Division 0, banning out the Otis, the Ruffs, and the Buster.
Tribe Gaming now looking definitely to their coaching staff to give them smooth sailing through this pick and ban phase. Hard Rock Mine, an absolute classic, ladies and gentlemen. What a game to potentially take us either to match point or see Zeta Division 0 advance. Stu here for Tom. Pretty annoying to get rid of that speed zone based on the architecture of the map.
Tribe do love to play it in here. Like that one coming up. As well. Take ready with it. Tribe.
Zeta Division 0 have to really push aggressively to sort of get rid of the damage and get rid of the speed zone. So those will be helping Tribe in a big way. We know just how scary Rico is in the side lane. Bouncy Castle gives him the sustain. And of course the trick shots are very, very frightening to deal with. But the Poco, always a threat here. Very different composition, very different.
Zeta Division do not have seen him play. And great deal of
That vulnerability window is very important for anyone benefiting from that Poco gadget. And then Screeching Solar can really nail you through some of these walls. What about Lenar? Alright, looking to set up on this left-hand side, maybe get some value out of the damage. Amplify, Kuru is low, Tom's trying to punish him. And he goes down, Tensai picks up that free gem. Now looking to walk on away.
Everyone running that speed gear except for Tom. He's running the vision gear as well. One singular Rico bounce, and that's going to really help him out a lot. Trey's just thinking about shooting and going to take a little bit of a Screeching Solar there as well. Chappie's getting to a dangerous position here. Trey's going to have to be very, very cautious, placing pressure with the Tensai as well. Kuru goes down. Tom now able to advance onto him, and he's got to ready. Bouncy cast for healing, but Tensai's in a tough spot there.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on Lenar, by the way, he has breakthrough, not speed zone here. So when he wants to go aggressive, he can crash through these walls and try and wrest the gems away from someone like Tensai if they're not ready for it. Here comes Kuru pushing up. Tensai also going to be there. Drage has to use the cheat cards, and he just gets out alive. Fighting Tom, pretty scary prospect. He had the bouncy castle up, that forced Zeta Division 0 away. But Tensai eventually gets rid of him. Lenar and Drage pushed back, couldn't do anything about it. Breakthrough attempted to be used there, but a Champy stays him off with the salty barrel.
Connection there from Tom wasn't really there. He would like to have got far more of it, and Kuru with the pickup is going to leave Drage and Lenar alone to push this, and Drage is such a slow and sluggish ball without that damage booster down. It's realistically only going to be Lenar for a reset here, and he's nowhere near the situation with 2 versus 1. It's just simply not going to happen. Face shift for days, and Tensai is safe and sound. Zeta Division 0 move on to match points.
Tom could not get himself out of the bottom left part of the map to help with that retake, and frankly, Tensai was untouched for the majority of that round. He was forced back for a time by Tom on the right-hand side. Lenar needs to be able to connect with this too. He needs to be able to get to his targets. He's not called an assassin for nothing. It's now or never. Here we go.
A much better start. Lenar already owning that right-hand side lane and putting immediate pressure onto the left as Drage and Tom just working to get that pinch, but Drage would need to get that damage booster down. He's going to have any chance of being able to contest the mid, cheap cartridge out if needed. Good taps there from him. Lenar waiting his timer. Tommy's
here we go.
A little bit more here.
Good pressure on Kuru, screeching solo used there. Lenar able to withstand for the time being. Let's go for Tensai. It's going to send Kuru careening on a collision course with Drage, who tries to use the cheap cartridge to get away. They're coming for him. Drage can't get back. Kuru finds his mark. Tom will try and ward him away, but Kuru seems largely unperturbed. He'll drop his gems in enemy territory though. Lenar wants to go aggressive, but he can't catch Tensai, and Chapi playing a great bodyguard here.
I love that from Tom, taking no chances and leaving the gems to Drage to pick back up, and now look at positioning power. The tribe have been able to establish here. Bouncing castle again, one more gadget I believe left still for Tom. Trying to get the angle between himself and Drage. 6 gems now for tribe. Kuru takes Tom down. Lenar has got to push forwards, but he can't. He's too scrutinized, too low on HP. And the tuning form coming in from Kuru, he can keep Tensai going in the mid. Let's go, ready for Zeta.
6 to 6 in gems, a couple more spawning in the middle, but Tensai doesn't need to worry about them for the time being. Lenar gets cut down by Kuru. Tom trying to dodge away from these turret shots. And Drage has to set up a very defensive damage booster. Lenar goes in, pressure on Kuru, yes. The crescendo up. Leonard's gonna go for a catch and pop. Draw! Expect it! Kuru sends him flying. And Tom has to look on. Tom's just trying to race Tensai to the other end of the map. Tensai realizes he can't hide any spawn. 10 seconds remain. Tribe have to do something now.
Drage goes down, it's just Lenar and Tom, and it's got to be a Tensai on nothing left.
3 seconds.
It's not going to be enough for Tribe Gaming EU as States Division 0 move on to the semi-finals.
Heartbreak for Tribe EU. Drage with his head in his hands for a moment there. His first sort of full year, I guess, on a professional Brawl Stars roster, and he'd hoped for so much more. Such a valiant fight against Zeta Zero. This team have looked frightening every match they've played so far. They almost had this over in 3. The heroics of Tribe kept them in it. The heroics just aren't going to cut it against a team of this kind of caliber. That's 2 for 2 on Zeta Division rosters in the semis.
I mean, every month this year, come down. And Zeta Division, it would be good for it to happen as well. Throw that one out there and getting ahead of ourselves, but this is the first step forward and a big leap. Again, yesterday, really looking a bit weak today, ironing out all those issues and looking very, very dominant.
Hopes here. It's been a tough day at the office for the EMEA region. Here are your stats of gem grabbing now on that stew. Really trying to do what he could to pressure down a Chapi, Tensai rather, of course, on that max. Just a little bit too hard to catch, and Kuru was the blunt object. The Poco running it down mid. More often than not, able to put this pressure on Drage, pressure on Tom, make it impossible for Tribe to get any map control to build off it.
Wow, it's dominant, isn't it? Kuru had such a great game. He really did. 8 takedowns, and Drage struggling a bit to really finalize the kills, hoping for the aggressiveness of Tom and Lenar to come in and pick up when they were on low HP. But like you said, EU hope is dwindling so quickly. I mean, there's a very big possibility that we'll have an entirely East Asia and North America semi-finals.
And let's not discount the possibility earlier though it is that we have an all East Asia final as well. No one can figure out how to answer any of these Zeta Division teams. Take a breath, ladies and gentlemen. Tough one, of course, tough pill to swallow for Europe, but they still have a hope left in the game, and Tribe, as it happens, also still have something left to work with. Before we move on to talk about our next match here, the question is, what team can stop either of these Zeta Division 0 teams? Is it too much to expect for even one of these Zeta teams to be brought down now? STMN have a tough job in that first semi-final, and now we're about to find out who has it in the second.
Well, Tribe Gaming NA, SK Gaming. I mean, this is deja vu a little bit here. Two of the Titans. Such an enjoyable one to watch every time.
Tell us about this rivalry a bit more. We got to flesh this out because when I looked at Zulan had this intense stare on his face all day. He's like, we will not lose this game.
Yeah, he was asking us what our predictions were, and we were honest, but at the same time, go back to 2021, that World Finals, the first round, it was Tribe Gaming NA versus SK Gaming. Okay, to be fair, a slightly different roster. Back then, it was Semantic with their Jetta as well as Skyrex. So we've got to bear that in mind, but it was one of the biggest upsets. It was the first match, and no one. But now, this year, with MSI, we saw it, didn't we? It was such an emotional rollercoaster for both teams. And Tribe, had to try to muster something up in the final set, which they could, which meant that SK came to the grand finals.
Recent blower, I guess you could say. We saw Tribe go up against a Na'Vi, they did look themselves. I think that's like the safest way to put it. MMA obviously showing up there. What we previously did see slightly still a lot of energy for Tribe because it was important for them to sort of get rid of this Na'Vi team on paper.
Yeah, they looked very, very strong. There's no doubt about it. And many people say just how strong Navi were looking and how much expectations they had for that particular team. But Tribe Gaming NA just made it look very straightforward, very composed, very cautious, but some smart drafts. I did love this draft in Dueling Beetles. There was just no wall break on the side of Navi, and in that respect, they just maybe overestimated their draft a little bit. It was such a close one.
Yeah, I mean, Navi's not really able to do anything to approach. We saw MMA on that Crow pick. We knew what the idea he was going for, but he never had sidelines. Let's move across and talk about Tribe's opponents in this matchup, SK Gaming. I think they draw probably, on paper the weakest team here at the Brawl Stars World Finals. I don't think that's being insulting. Conic had so many issues in order to just so it's great to see them representing here. SK didn't really go easy on them, at all.
Yeah, not at all. We just saw the same aggressiveness on stage that SK Gaming is so known for. Again, louder than the arena, more than but the question for me is, were they tested enough? Because we saw Tribe against a team that had a great reputation in the EMEA region. So coming into this one, they're going to have to really go back and remind themselves that this is Tribe Gaming NA that they are facing.
That's a question, right, for SK. How much of a warm-up did that matchup sort of function as? Yes, they can get acclimated to being on stage and sort of, Semantic was still screeching his head off, by the way, and one player on the other side of the field. But again, that's him, that's his energy. Don't take anything away from him. But for Tribe here, I know there's a lot on the line. There's a score to be settled, a grudge, and they'd love to be the one that can take a tilt at Zeta Division in that semi-final. I can't wait to bring them out here. The energy is really starting to fill the room, so let's not waste any time. Let's go meet our first team in this match.
Et on est là, il y a beaucoup de bruit quand même dans la scène. Est-ce qu'on est toujours chaud? Encore un match avant d'avancer dans les demi-finales, et je crois qu'on va la faire. One track fit, one track remains. Are we ready for the second one?
Tribe looked phenomenal on day two, as breaking the will of Navi is no easy feat, but it was convincing. Zulan's Libby, Tyrant and Corey have excelled themselves this year, but this matchup doesn't come without its fair share of history and raw emotion. At MSI earlier this year, we saw SK Gaming prevail in this very matchup. But that's exactly why for Tribe, this is personal. They now have the chance, a fresh slate, to take back control of their destiny. This is their big shot at redemption.
And this Tribe team brings Eslivy in as that young gun, that real talent. Corey now moves into more of a coaching, more of a sort of analytical role on this team. Tribe now have an incredible back-of-house staff. Let us now bring out their opponents in this rivalry match.
Il y a les adversaires évidemment, je suis un peu pris en otage, je suis exactement là où les supporters sont là. On va la faire en anglais aussi. We know what's the next team, right? We see all of them. You ready? SK Gaming!
For SK Gaming, this matchup is their ultimate rivalry. Semantic, Guille, and Chaos and Pedro won't be underestimating their opposition, but they do have the luxury of being able to reflect back to MSI, where they secured the win over Tribe to make those grand finals. Historically, the World Finals haven't been kind to SK, but today they are looking to step out of that trend and show the whole world why they deserve to go all the way.
SK Gaming is a name steeped in tradition, history, pride, and legend. So many incredible names have been under this banner flying, and this time it was Semantic to brandish it in front of the crowd and their foes. This SK Gaming squad have unmatched LAN experience as far as the rest of their region goes, but out here, it's all to be settled. They absolutely wanted to go up against a team like Tribe. He wanted to serve them up 2 consecutive L's. Don't forget, this SK Gaming team is a super team, right? You bring together the best teams in Europe, the SK Gaming of the day, AC Milan clash. You say, we want to create not just a Europe beater, we want to create a world beater. And across the Atlantic, their rivals pop up now, Tribe Gaming. This match has got everything.
Yeah, this is the grudge match that we all wanted to see on the world stage. At MSI, it was SK Gaming that prevailed, but in this scenario, like I said, it's a clean sheet. They're trying to bring it around. Remind us that they've still got exactly what it takes to go all the way. Again, the amount of
ここで戦に
Of that European region. So proud. A big region for Brawl Stars. The biggest, in fact. This is it. They fly the flag for that entire continent now. Just this Tribe team. Remember, SK Gaming are also looking ahead of this game. They're looking at Zeta Division 1 saying, we want that rematch too. We want all the rematches. That MSI lost that 5-set series. We want to win that back to 7 this time around. So it's crazy to say that SK Gaming aren't even looking at the top of the mountain across the stage. We're already halfway up, baby.
But it would be, it would be reminiscent of what we saw at MSI if that were the case, and I, for one, can kind of see it. I mean, Tribe Gaming NA's, performance towards the end of the season, it did start to dwindle. It did start to close down just a little bit with some poor performances. September was a loss in the semi-finals.
To Vatra,
yeah.
October in the quarters.
Yeah.
To Obey Alliance of all teams, who they've said sort of, hey, we actually have trouble with Obey Alliance. I mean, the team obviously not representing here, but one you should definitely check out if you want to look closer at the NA and LATAM North region. Here it is, Tribe Gaming NA versus SK Gaming. We've said it multiple times. It's a grudge match. There's a lot of history here, and we're about to watch that all simmer to the surface.
But the poll was slightly in favor there.
마리 한 줄이 8마리 24마리에다가 유물 좀 있고 여기다 이제 엎치면은 될라나?
17억.
지금부터 엎치면 될라나? 근데 지금 유물 커사가 좀 꽤 있어서 될 것 같기도 하고 탑을 또
아니 고스트 전설이 왜 2개나 있어요? 사장님 먼저 뽑았지?
20%로 먹었습니다.
그러니까 지금 고스트 전설 2개 들어가지고
아 저거 랜덤 넣어가지고 먹은 거예요? 거기 전설도 나와?
맞습니다. 서사 업글돼가지고.
근데 이게 지금 뭔가 지금 뽑기가 망해가지고 밀리는 것 같아. 어떻게 해야 되냐 이거. 어떻게 해야 되지? 안 될 것 같은데. 되나 안 되나? 그래도 아래도 한 줄 있거든? 2줄? 그니까 지금 해봐야지. 해보자.
괜찮아.
그러니까
나는
업인지 물량인지 나 그걸 판단을 못해.
그래, 그 중요한 게 뭐냐면 여기서 나성님이 우승하는 게 나한테 제일 좋지. 그러면 이제 김도님은 3등한테 벌칙도 못 주고 이제 나한테 벌칙만 받는 거야 그냥. 오히려 난 나성님을 밀어줘야 돼. 나성님 테이블 내가 닦아주겠습니다 지금. 자, 나중에 딱 대십시오. 제가 테이블 딱 닦고 나면 그 닦은 테이블에서 맛있게 식사하십시오.
닦는다고 그 지가 처먹는 거 아니야? 어?
준비하십시오. 자, 들어갑니다. 자, 닦기 시작합니다. 자, 8번 닦겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 여덟. 오케이. 자, 닦았어요. 오케이. 그렇지. 자, 이렇게 한번 닦아주고.
죄송한데 제가 한 말씀 올려도 되겠습니까?
네네, 하세요.
방금 똘삼이 닦자마자 8연차 돌리고 그 다음에 나성님이 전설 뽑았어요. 키드라. 그러니까 내 전설을 지금 가져가는 거야. 내가
그게
그
왜-
빼먹으려다가 전설 뺏겼어. 그러니까 그런 상황이 일어나는 거야. 지금 아주 최악의 상황이 일어났어.
지금 저거였어. 이중 행주. 행주 둘이서 이제 막 다 테이블 닦아서 이제 완전히 지금 저기 상을 완전히
빼먹으려다가 없는데 그게 안 나와. 내가 빼먹고 나서 이제 나성님이 뽑은 거서 키드라 전설이 나온 거야 지금. 그냥 족됐어.
신나게 닦았다. 그러니까 내가 이제 축축한 행주로 닦고 김도님이
안
이제
하신 거 그냥 주시면 안 될까 그거?
마른 행주에 소주까지 뿌려서 딱 닦아 놓으니까 이제
시럽판 이대로 그냥 주시면 안 돼요 그거? 근데 이것도 재능이다 진짜. 귀신같이 내가 빼먹으려던 거에 역으로 당해서.
식사하기를 딱 기다렸다가
기가 막혀 아주.
남은 거 주워 먹다 보면 아까처럼 금반지 하나 주웠는데.
그러니까 남은 걸 먹었어야 되는데 내 분수를 못. 지금 이 밥상에 달려들다가 그만. 들어가야 되는 거 아니야? 안 들어가지지. 이거 왜 내가 지정한 대로 가질 않아? 거기서 다 안 가져. 왜 우물쭈물 돼? 우물쭈물 대신.
분량은 많다.
5대는 좋다.
51단계. 파풀까지는 가겠는데. 파풀 때 내가 한번 시원하게 이제 청소해주고 갈까?
히라가 안 나와버리네. 근데 이건 퍼플 것 당할 것 같은데. 컨을 귀신같이 당하면 깰 수도 있을 거야. 지금 내 집이랑 그걸 당하고 있어 지금 나성님한테. 아 이거는 결국 그냥 운빨이고. 그냥 그걸 너무 염두에 두면 안 돼.
조금 전에 나성 제가 좀 닦아드렸습니다. 예. 예, 제가 조금 전에 말 안 하고 살짝 닦아놨는데, 아이고. 예. 눈치껏 이제 닦아놨는데 깨끗한 식탁을 딱 발견하셨네.
원래 숨은 맛집을 싹 안 해도 찾아가는 거거든요.
전설이들만 내 것이었어야 돼. 저거 내 것을.
야 나름 오킬 했어 그래도.
자, 좀 살짝 닦아 놓을게요. 자, 드시고 닦아놨습니다.
많이 먹었어. 실컷 드십시오. 더 실컷 많이 드시고. 너비라도 치면
살짝 내시를 해야 돼.
힘들어 이거. 매듭을 해야 돼. 매듭을 해야 난 깰 수 있지. 아 일단 아까 그 히드라가 여기 왔으면은
뭐야 이거? 여기 전송 못 팔지.
또 사람 뭐 드라군 히드라를 올리고 있네.
나 뭔가 지금 내가 할 수 있는 최선을 다하고 있었어. 그냥.
그래. 형은 이제 드라군 고스트를 올리는 걸로 하는데.
밸류 좋은 쪽으로. 아이고 간다. 가게 생겼다. 자, 여러분 갑니다. 닦습니다. 자, 그곳에 모든 것을 두고 왔다. 오 마이 갓. 내가 닦다가 먹어버렸다. 안 된다.
근데 또 사람 가나? 가겠는데 이거.
나 갈 거야.
갈거 같아요. 삐뚤어진 식.
시원하게 닦고 갑니다 저.
命令に従い始末する。やっはっやっ
나도 곧 갈게. 그 곁으로. 나도 곁으로 갈게. 기다려. 자동 우리밖에 없어. 자동 기다려.
ここでさよならね。 ここでさよならね。
못 잡는다. 나 끝이야.
보통 3분이면은
覚悟なさい。
내가
やっ命令に従い始末する。ここでさよならね。やっ片付けて。
오늘도 아슬아슬하게 넘어갔어. 마지막까지 난 닦고 간다.
자 잠깐만.
아 매운 뒤 족밥이야. 매운 뒤거든.
이 땅이 멸망하더라도 나는 마지막으로 테이블을 닦겠어. 그 중엔 태초를 뽑는 사람도 있었고 테이블을 닦는 사람도 있었고.
또 지금이라도 또 미안해서 좀 팔고 팩트를 먹는다.
命令に従い始末する。粛清する。
끝까지 돌리기. 이번 좀 끝났다. 테이블을 닦는 자. 테이블. 고마워. 테이블. 내 테이블 다 깔았어.
네가 닦아서 내가 할 수 있을 거야.
자 히드라 몰빵의 김도화. 그 김도님 저기 네배 속 매너
알았어
플레이.
알았어 알았어 알았어. 풀게 고치지 마. 그렇게 날 빨리 보내고 싶어?
아니야.
오케이.
더 재밌게 보고 싶어.
이게 제가 불리하고.
그러니까 지금 나성민 같은 경우 전설은 많은 전설은 2개고 에픽 2개고 한데 이제 이 파워가 갈리고 있다는 거. 여기서 일단 나성민 같은 경우는 내 생각에는 더 뽑는 것보다 hen신을 고려해볼 만한, 오히려 hen신이 이제 더 오래 갈 수 있는 힘이 될 수 있어. 그리고 전설 하나 더 추가되는 거 더 강할 수 있거든. 드라군이나 뭐. 그러니까 이 판에서는 hen신을 고려해볼 수도 있다.
命令に従い始末する。ここで制限カード国民
고스트나 드라군 하나만 나오면 되니까 hen신 66% 확률로 성공하면 무조건 이득이야. 100업에 박는 것보다 효율이 더 좋을 것 같아.
먹을 기회가 한 번쯤 올 것 같은데.
클리어가 아닌 버티는 게 이제 그러니까
사악한 마귀의 소나기에서 제발
잘 닦아놨는데 지금 아무도 안 드시네. 먼지 쌓이겠다.
아니 지금 닦으면 난 죽어. 이거 무조건 지금 이거 녹여야 돼서 지금 촛불이 닦으면 안 돼. 지금 무조건 없어져.
자 일단 김도님이 19레벨 상당히 지금
계속 올라가는 거.
은한 업그레이드인데 나성님 같은 경우 17, 17 나머지 3.
没収した物資を整理して
킬 카운트를 봤을 때 그 업그레이드 히드라 몰빵이 물량이 너무 적기 때문에 킬
그러니까
카운트가
물량이 계속
이게 좋은 점이죠. 딜은 더 나오고. 아 근데 이런 상황에 hen신 고민될 수밖에 없습니다. 왜냐면 hen신은 다 실패하고 100번 날아가는데 상황에서 이제 늦게 주기 버튼을 불걸 하는 이제 그런 생각들이 불려오면서 기분으로 가득해지는데 이제 성공도 안 하네요. 우리 그러니까 그 무기물에 1업씩을 찍을 수 있는 분인데
物資を分類して保管しておいて。
아이고 맛이 없네.
나성님 거래합시다. 제가 제가 이거 이기면 나성님한테 최대한 약한 벌칙을 드릴 테니까 죽어주세요. 그리고 내 맛있는 거 사줄게. 내가 맛있는 거 사줄게.
자 캡틴. 이 캡틴에서 지금 현재 나성님과 김누님의 지금 킬 카운트 차이 10. 캐리어가 더 많이 돌고 있다. 지금 잡기를 버거워하는 모습. 거기서 아비터 추가. 자, 킬 수가 줄어들고 있어요. 지금 자, 김누님 추격 중. 지금 10 정도의 킬을 계속 왔다 갔다 하면서 벌어지면서 쫓았다가 벌어지면서 지금 벌어지고 있습니다. 벌어지고 있는 것 같습니다. 자, 계속 10 정도의 자, 따라잡았다. 자, 이게 2차이, 1차이 역전. 다시 엎치락 뒤치락.
자, 다음 뭐지? 다음 작품인가?
작품 78.
78.
다시 벌어지는 타입이 바뀌면서 급격하게 벌어지는 킬 카운트 거의 20 카운트 차이 다시. 자 김다성 선수 헤이팅 가나요? 안 가나요?
나성님 정리해놓은 거 진짜
죽어 김다성. 죽으라고.
여기서 hen신 성공 한 방 큰 타격이 될 수 있거든요. 자, 이제 40킬 차이, 50킬 차이 나기 시작했습니다. 지금 김도 선수 본진에서는 킬 카운트 늘어나지 않고 있어요. 하염없이 돌고 있는 인터셉터. 거기에 밑에 꿀렁거리는 이거
순간 끝나서 펜신 시도에서 히드라 나오고 깔끔하게
마지막 승부.
조금만 기다려주시면
그 60%를 뚫고 50대 50인 고스트나 뭐 이제 드라군을 고른 게 무조건 히드라 나야 된다는 그런 같은 게 확률이죠. 일단은 쓸고 있는
命令に従い始末する。
그러면 내가 너무 유리한 거 아니야?
억지로 지기.
아니 솔직히 그건 너무.
하지만 김나원 선수 그 확률을 또 뚫어버리고 드라군 변신에 성공한다면 또 이제 그것마저도 김도 선수에게 크나큰 고통이 될 것이다. 얘들아!
악마의 손에서 구하셨어. 지혜야, 나 거기 고마워요. 고마워요. 지혜야, 너는 꼴찌하게.
살아남은 사람이 강한 거지.
그냥 나성규한테 벌칙은 일단 최소한 약한 거 아니면 그거 없는 걸로 그냥 나는 그렇게 고마우니까
하시겠습니까?
이게 뭐그 수리라도 할까 그 정도의 벌칙이 괜찮겠네. 너 나쁜 거 없지? 괜찮아.
계속 하는 거야?
나뭐 아까 한 대까지 해보게. 이제 안 되겠지만.
74단계 늑대의 영역.
이거 만약에 이제 한번하고죠.
公務を実行する命令に従い始末する
그렇게 기대합니다. 그게 네온디니까. 아 근데 이게 지금 이걸로 작품이 되나? 커나면 되나? 아 근데 나 이 많은 물량을 커날 자신 없어. 이거 두 부대 지정해야 될 것 같은데. 아 그래도 안 돼.
안 될 것 같은데. 그걸 홀드 컨.
아 잠깐 애초에 이걸 못 뚫는다 지금.
여기서
지금
이걸
이걸-
것 같은데.
그래. 태초나 뽑아보자.
그렇게 원했던 태초.
소식이 없는데?
간다.
간다.
오 실화. 와. 실화까지.
오케이.
자 아직 돌릴 수 있는 돈이 더 남았어.
유물 고대. 나 이게 이제 재미없어. 안 할 거야. 아 뭐가 빵빵 터져요. 저게 핵 이펙트거든요. 고생하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
아 재밌었습니다. 나 궁금하게 내 독도삼이 나한테 주려던 벌칙이 뭐였어?
그거를 아니 그거 지금 얘기하면 안 되지. 내가 늦게 이야기하려고 했는데 근데 어차피 기분이 빠졌어.
어차피 알고 있긴
어차피 기 빠졌으니까 그냥 뭐 나중에 오면 이제 겨울이랑 턱은 좀 하려고. 겨울이랑
그게 벌칙이었어? 아 근데 뭐 그거는 뭐
근데 그게 이제 30분 이어지면 좀 힘들 거야.
아니 뭐 30분까지 아니더라도 뭐 한번 해보지. 아 근데 얼마나 힘든지 한번 해 10분이라도 그래. 20km. 그 줄다리가 있겨 줄다리가
줄다리기 게임.
줄다리기. 근데 쫄상도 힘들면은 나는 뭐 죽을 수도 있어 진짜. 근데 다들 고생 너무 많으셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
네, 저는 이번 판은 일단 저는 솔직히 이번에는 이제 나선님이 약간 봐준 거라 생각해요. 힘 주면은 솔직히 여기서 그냥 성공했을 텐데. 고생 많으셨습니다. 하여튼 뭐 터주는 30분까지는 아니더라도.
그리고 훈훈하게 그냥 벌칙 받는 거 끝냅시다. 어차피 할 말 없잖아.
야 우리 논의해보자. 우리 뭐 시킬까? 우리가 논의해. 뭐가 좋을까? 작은 벌칙. 크리스마스에 그냥 뭐 쌀알 원칙해. 쌀알 원칙해. 또 생각나는 거 있으신 분?
에이펙스 금지라고 너무 잔인하잖아 그거는.
그건 너무 작다. 뭐 당장 생각나는 거 없으면 일단은 그냥 뭐 쌀알 원칙으로 가자. 근데 원칙 되게 오래 간다 진짜. 이거 한 몇 년
이렇게
스크린 금지. 이제품 금지. 쌀알 원칙 탱 이제품 금지. 이 정도. 근데 베터도 내기. 베터도 내기. 당연히 그거 먹으면 되지.
그리고 오늘 뭐 벌칙
이게 사실 벌칙은 뭐 이제 소소한 재미를 위해서 이제 건 거고 뭐 그걸로 뭐
나는 이
없애버리려고 그런 건 아니야. 좋은 밤 되시고요. 오늘은 이제 한 주가 또 시작이 되네요. 다들 응원한 주장 할게요. 네, 이제 또 월드컵 재밌게 보시고.
아 내일 그래 맞아. 가나전이야.
예, 가나죠.
하나
오늘이네 벌써.
다들 건강
저는 비타민 B가 좀 부족하대서 비타민 B 좀 액체 미네랄도 괜찮지. 그게 이제 알약으로 먹기
젤리 같은
힘들면은 액체로 된 거 좋지.
스틱
그렇죠. 특히 이제 비타민 D가 그 우리 같이 이제 낮에 햇빛 잘 못 받는 사람들이 꼭 먹어야 돼. 네. 광합성으로 합성하기 때문에 비타민 D를 드셔야 돼.
좋은 말씀 잘 들었고요. 오늘 여기까지.
잘 자요.
수고하셨습니다. 안녕.
네.
어쨌든 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록. 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 너무 많이 했어. 좀 힘들다. 오늘 노래를 좀 많이 불렀더니 좀 체력 소모가 좀 있네요. 자, 시청 감사하고 다음 방송에서 활기찬 모습으로 다시 만나시죠. 겨울이도 못 해야 돼. 들어보겠습니다. 시청 고맙습니다.
何度も言ってるでしょ。私はモデルでもアイドルでもないの。広報勤務担当者に引き渡して。物資を分類して保管しておいて。片付ける。ここでさよならね。 没収した物資を整理して。命令に従い始末する。 後方勤務担当者に引き渡して。公務を実行する。片付ける。公務を実行する。 覚悟なさい。粛清する。公務を実行する。ここでさよならね。粛清する。物資を分類して保管しておいて。後方勤務担当者に引き渡して。片付ける。 命令に従い始末する